Now, I would like to our respected Dr. Ajit Boshe, sir, Director of Postgraduate Studies, to address the gathering.
eagerly waiting to see the Northeast as an organic hub. So we are very rich in bioresources. My request to both the department, they should integrate themselves and find out how best the bioresource can be utilized for developing the biopesticide and identification of the botanicals. Besides this, I remember I was using one chemicals. It was not chemical. In fact, it was a biopesticide developed by Omid Biotech Kolkata, sometimes in 2006 itself, against the lead blight of potato. Because organic farming, we cannot use the chemicals and lead blight crops. Then what to do? That one Assamese boy, he came to me, sir, we are having a product. I told, okay, give me one. I'll try it. Yes, it's spread. Further spread has been stopped by the thing. And I remember one of the ingredient was dubgrass, Cynodon dipterylon. So we are having lot of resources. How best to utilize these bioresources for the benefit of the farmer? That is very important. I believe this training is giving him so many good knowledge to the trainers and some good recommendation. Hopefully, it will be coming up for the implementation and maybe forwarded to the policymakers for the future use. Thank you very much. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to request our participants to share their views on this training program. I'd like to request two faculty members from the offline participants and two students from the offline participants to share their views.
Namaskar, uh, respected Dean Sir, respected DPGS sir, respected Nodal Officer Nahib, and respected heads of the department and other faculty members of various department and my dear friends. So the training was very good, I must say. From the very beginning, means from the first day itself, we learn about the this history of this use of pesticides as well as the current research, current trend of this pesticide research. And that lecture was given by Dr. Anjumani and was very informative to us. And after that, the lectures from the Pedikis, Dr. Pedikis, I think so, from University of Athens on the means various for potential crops from where the oil extraction can be used for means for preparation of biopesticide. That was also very informative and was very practical to us. And, and I think from all the participants will be getting benefited from that lecture also. And from the lectures given by Dr. Saliha, JMC, Jurat Medical College, regarding the pesticides hazards and first aid that has to be taken care of while applying these pesticides as well as and for any accident that may take place while using these pesticides. That was also very practical and was very informative and was the need of ours for us. And the other lectures that was and most one lecture that was very informative and was very practical, I must say. That was the lecture given by Dr. Badal Bhattacharya sir, the head of the Entomology department, and farm level production of these biopesticides and theory and practices. That was very informative and was very practical. We learned a lot, and I think at present day contest, it will be very practical because we are going to be going to natural farming as well as the organic farming. So those formulations will be practical, will be very helpful to us. We were hearing regarding those formulations, but we didn't know regarding how to prepare those formulations. But at least we acquaintance with all those methods, how we can prepare those things. And that was very practical. And for this, I thank you, Dr. Bhattacharya sir, for that lecture. And also some lectures given by this Dr. Sen. Dr. Sen from, I think, Tuklai, he was, no? Sorry, Morioni College, regarding the use of pesticides and its effect on soil, water, and air pollution. And also the lectures given by Dr. Ray and on this different sprayers and nozzles that were used, that can be used for spraying of these pesticides. And Dr. Roy, I think so, no? From Tuklai. Dr. Roy, or Pal, sorry, Dr. Pal, pesticide residues and this MRL level, which were very informative and were very practical, and we learned a lot from those practicals. And also the practicals, some classes that were taken by this Dr. Sunena, and regarding this different this pesticides use and the different parts of this spares and nozzles and some precautions that were also very informative to us. And some interactive sessions that were we were given the means opportunity to interact with some means eminent, I must say eminent this entomologist, and like that of the Dr. Bijan Dr. sir and Dr. S.K. Dr. sir, and that was very interactive and was very good. And we remembered lots of things regarding the entomology as well as these practical things that is going on at present situation in Assam. So those were very were practical and were good to us. And being a soil scientist, actually, I was expecting some classes on this effect of using of fertilizers on the soil and water environment as well as the human health hazards, because the topic was on agrochemicals. So I think the fertilizer will also be included there. And I was also expecting some classes on health, more particularly the biological properties. But still, this nevertheless the training, this earning a training or organizing a training such type of an training at national level, and by arranging the lectures from the various resource person, even from the abroad, was a very big issue. That is a big issue, and for that, I must, on behalf of the participant, must congratulate to the organizing committee as well as this, more particularly, these course directors, Dr. Anjumani, Dr. Sunena, Dr. Simantini, and as well as to the head department of this entomology and head department of biochemistry and agricultural chemistry. And this field visit, although I have not visited, participants said that they were also very good and it will be remembered, they said. And the food was also very good and everything was good. I must say, all the means this training was organized in very good way and it was very means cooperative from that this organizing committee also. For this, from with this, I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your feedback. Now I would like to request one more faculty members from the offline participants to share their feedback.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Dean Sir, respected PPG Sir, Nodal Officer, Tishu Soba Sir, Head of the different departments, my senior colleagues, and my dear friends. Firstly, I thank the Department of Entomology and Biochemistry for organizing such a meticulously planned seminar, and I'm part of that particular as a participant. I'm very much delighted to say that as my expectation, it was fulfilled because some particular different aspects that scientists from your Athens, University of Athens, is that use of this one, essential oils, that was very much of my interest when I was affecting. And we are thinking about exploring this thing along with the department. I have discussed this part with your different faculty members. So this is the opportunity to give my thanks. And another different lectures and the interactive session we have enjoyed. I think I have enjoyed most from my part because my queries were very much satisfactorily answered and we have given enough scope to discuss different things and also the time management. I must give credit to the organizers that they have arranged the time so means planned that we have not even spared a little moment, although it's a tight schedule. But yes, and lastly, I want to say thanks for the chance to meet Padma Shri Payang sir in this one, Mulan Sapori, Jadab Payang. So that was a quite journey, 5 kilometers and walk, but I will remember for my life. Thank you again.
Now I would like to request one of our students to share their feedbacks.
Good morning, respected DPJ sir, Dean sir, Sharma sir, head of the department sir, all the faculties and my seniors and juniors present today. It was a great initiative taken by the Department of Entomology in collaboration with Department of Biochemistry and Agricultural Chemistry, AEU, for organizing this training. As a personal experience, as a student, this was my first training program that I have undergone in my study hours. So it was a very new and a good experience for me. When we talk about training, we think that generally it will be basically theory based and we'll have to sit over in the classroom for the whole hours and all. But it was very well organized because we had the practical sessions as well as the theory sessions. We have visited entomology labs many a times during our UG program also. But the chance of interaction that we got in this training was quite different. We got to interact more, like the honeybee section, which we have seen in the UG program also. But the way it was demonstrated in this training, it was quite beneficial and I was very much interested with that. And all the speakers, Bhavesh sir and Sir have already very well said about the different lectures. And apart from that, I would like to mention that the experience that I personally got by visiting the Tuplai, by visiting an well accredited lab, it was very beneficial for us because we get to know how we work in a laboratory and how a well accredited lab is maintained. So that was a very good exposure for my personal experience. And also meeting great scientists and having meeting both international and national resource persons and getting a sufficient time to interact with them, and they also took great efforts to satisfy our questions. So that was very much I was very much satisfied by undergoing this training program. Also, being in a Jorhat from the very childhood, we never get to interact with the Jadav Payeng sir, but yesterday we got the opportunity to meet the forest man of India. So if we go out from here, at least I can proudly say that yes, I have met that person who has done such a great work for our country. So I like to thank the organizers and Assam Agriculture University for giving us this opportunity to be a part of this training program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Survi, for your feedback. Now I would like to request our online participants to interact or to share their feedbacks. I'd like to request our online participants to share their views.
Hello, good morning to one and all, and that respected chief guest and all, and teachers, faculty, and the participants online as well as offline. I got very nice experience by exploring the terms related to entomology because even I am from pathology, so I don't know more about entomology. And by training, I got so many experience about the entomology, and the lecture given by the international person. I am stressed from that person, and I got so many new things from this entomology by and the honeybee about the apiculture and all. So thank you. This training program is so nice experience for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kailash Patel, sir, for your feedback. I'd like to request one more participants from the online to interact or to share their views. Okay, thank you. I'd like to request Dr. K.K. Sharma, sir, the Nodal Officer, NAHEP AU Jorhat Center, to share his feedbacks or to share his views to us, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Respected Director of Postgraduate Research, Head of Department, Dr. Badal Bhattacharya, Head of the Department Biochemistry, Dr. Boisho, Head of the Department Nematology, the other faculty members, training, non-training and non-training, trainers, and also students, and both from online and offline, students from online and offline. So I am told that this skill in handling and management of agrochemicals and their impact on health and environment after 75 years of independence, this training was very much fruitful as I learned from your feedback. In fact, on the very first day, I was supposed to be present here, but I was suffering from some illness and I could not attend. But I attended 2, 3 lectures from my home. In my sick bed, I attended 2, 3 lectures, and those are fantastic. I attended Dr. Badal Bhattacharya's lecture also. Of course, I joined on that day. Anyway, these lectures were very good. But this skill, the main purpose of NAHEP, National Agricultural Higher Education, there are two that, and also in the new education policy, skill development and entrepreneurship development. These two gets much focus nowadays. And also NAHEP's main objective is to train the students, particularly students. And here it is for students in fact, to train them and with their skills so that tomorrow when they go out of the exam, they will use this skill. Yesterday, I was in a hospital for treatment of my mother. I saw 2, 3 guys. They are still in having all this blood, then this brain, this one scanning and everything. They are not very much well educated. So like us, like PhD holders, they are not. But they have got the skill. I had to wait for 2 hours to have a boy there, expert boy in Jorhat. Only one boy is there, who comes from Shivsagar. So this is the age of the skill. If you have got skill, whether it is in your plant breeding, whether it is in biochemistry, whether it is in any field of science, that will work. And the normal studies which we have been conducting, this traditional system, it is almost okay. It will be continued, but even if you are very much you have got very good career, academic career, but without skill it may be useless. When we now we also go for we interview some students. Some students are very much confident in replying because they have got the skill, because they have skill, and communication is also one of the skills. It is not that you handle your chemicals or you handle, you have to manufacture something. It is not like that. Communication is one skill. And you know that nowadays it is the age of, you can say it is the age of commerce. In commerce, this is the main thing. Tomorrow, if you are an entrepreneur, somebody is entrepreneur, publicity is must. How you focus it to the public, that is also very much needed. That is also a skill. So this particular topic is also this academic as well as skill orienting. So it was very nice, and I am very much glad that the resource personnel from national level, even from the Greece, international levels, they delivered very good lectures, very good lecture. So this was an opportunity which the NAHEP could provide. But thing is this, our people didn't know that these are the scope in NAHEP. So last 2 years have gone like that. Of course, that was our bad time. Even then, we could have arranged something. But this time, I am very much glad that these 3 girls came to me with the leadership of Dr. Badal Bhattacharya and Somendra Vaishya. They came to me. Say, yes, if it is a skill, we can have the sponsorship from NAHEP. So we get it. So similarly, a few more are coming from veterinary faculty, from fishery faculty they are also interested to conduct these things. But now it is in the 11th hour, So on 31st of March, this is going to be, it is the last date, you can say. But if we have some more money, if we can save some money, then probably a portion maybe it may be carried to the next year. Maybe. Till now, I have not got any official letter. But we assume that will have something. And regarding only Nahem means going to foreign countries and coming back from there, it is understood like that. It's not like that. It is all these activities, even the equipments which we have provided in the pathology, we have provided in the soil science, they should be utilized for skill. That is the idea. Say, for example, for biopesticide, they got some equipments. So whether they are being used or not, in home science we have provided that in food and nutrition department, whether they are being utilized or not, it was asked by me yesterday by the national coordinator. Whether you are utilizing, you are connected. This one they were asking whether our things are our equipments or our facilities which we have created have been utilized or not. This definitely they will question that. So if they are utilized, then okay, that is they are satisfied. Whether it is for project work or non-project work, I told them that yes, for project work we are utilizing, but this will be accepted to our university so that our PG students, researchers, and others can also utilize it. Second point is that there was some scope for going to abroad to read papers, present the papers outside. Of course, there are 15 faculty members across different colleges when they are now only some money is left. So still within March, if you can go 2-3 papers, we can send 2-3 persons. Then regarding your going to the foreign countries, you see the you know now it is the mass rating paper, at least 2 papers with 6. Earlier it was 7, now it is 6. But with 20 citations. 20 citations must be there. Then only you will be selected. And this is selected in the faculty level, then comes to the vice chancellor, chairman, and the other members are there. Then we can go. But unluckily, again, 3 persons could not get the visa, or they were not insisting on having visa because of the COVID situation. So we selected 15. Now probably only 12 will be going. Of course, many have already left, and some are like Sunaina, they will be leaving very soon. So this was a great opportunity. Students, only 4 have gone, and 6 students from Vietnam, and they are going on 6th. Again, our 15 students are going to UK in the month of April. But thing is this, this is not only end of the year. Last year also we sent students and faculty members. On that day, Vice Chancellor asked him, what are they doing after coming back? After coming back, what is their contribution towards the project or non-project? No problem. But whether they have brought any project, new projects, whether they have been involved in organizing such skill training, both Vice Chancellor as well as from the DDG, they are putting these questions. So I have circulated the Vice Chancellor's version to the persons who have already who actually got a chance to go last year. So we are waiting for that. Otherwise, Vice Chancellor says that I will arrange a session where they will have to present what they are doing after coming back. In veterinary college, I was also there. So this they were asked to bring some projects from their skill, because they are with skill. So whether they can provide skill to the students, that is our purpose. Then there is always a form comes to you. Sometimes you will see Google form. I think it has come to you also. In Google form, you are now beneficiary of NAHEP. All of you are beneficiary, whether faculty, students, or even alumni can be beneficiary. So when you get this form, kindly fill up that, because this brings a good name to the university. I saw in SKUAT, that is Shere Kashmir Agricultural University, 250 faculty members they have filled up the form. But in our case, only 12 faculty have. So students, again, it is worse here. We send till now 64 students have done. Only 4 students have filled up the form. These students here are also. You may also get the Google form. That form is very simple form, very simple. Very simple form. So kindly fill up that. Then only in future something like this may come, and you are benefited as you know. And also I request the members from outstations, like from Dhubri College or Biswanath College, they can also organize in their colleges like this for the students. This should be more focused towards students, and that is also UG students. So please do it. The time is very short. You send the proposals. Yes, I talked with your associate dean also. So we can you can attempt that. And for young professionals, you people are very much be active, and as Anju, Rathi, and Simandini showed us. And also in veterinary, I also found that the young people are more interested. So this gives it is, I think, a step for their academic progress also. So thank you so much. I hope that this, not only this one, this is an eye opener. This should be an eye opener for everyone. All of you are now mature. You make this your students' skill. Most of you are faculty members. You make the students skill about something what you know. That is my request, and I hope that in future also a few faculty members will submit some proposals so that immediately we can spend the money on. Otherwise, we have to return it. We have to return them. So since we have got, and also if you have still good papers and selected to be presented outside, then there are some money left. Very little money is left, of course, that we can spare. And probably we in this year we cannot send anybody outside the country. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us insight on NAHE program. May I now request Dr. Anjumani Devi, Madam, to deliver the report on this 12 days training program. Good morning, respected Dr. Ozit Boisha, sir, Director of Postgraduate Studies, Dr. K.K. Sharma, sir, Nodal Officer, NAHEP, and respected professors and head of various departments, faculty members, and all the participants present both in online and offline mode. With immense pleasure, I stand before you to present the brief report of the NAHEP-sponsored 12 days short training on skill in handling and management of agrochemicals and their impact in health and environment after 75 years of independence, organized by Department of Entomology in collaboration with Department of Biochemistry and Agriculture. On first day, 8 February 2022, the inaugural ceremony of the training, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Bidut Chandan Deka sir was the chief guest, and Dr. Jitendra Kumar, Director of IPFT, was the guest of honor, and Dr. T.P. Rajendran, former ADG of ICAR Plant Protection, was the keynote speaker. In their lectures, they give emphasis on the effects of agrochemicals and their needs in growth and development of agricultural sector, but their misuse and their bad effects also. And at the outset, Dr. Badal Bhattacharya sir, Professor and Head, Department of Entomology, welcome the guests and participants. The whole training program covered total 15 numbers of theory and 10 practical lectures on various aspects of agrochemicals and the scope of entrepreneurship development in the field of biopesticides and bioformulation, along with the plant essential oil as the future insecticides in the form of formulation mode. Dr. Dionysius Perdikis, Professor, Agricultural University of Athens, described the potentialities of plant essential oil as a future insecticides and the scope in development of entrepreneurship for formulation development in this sector. Dr. Amrish Agarwal, formulation specialist of IPFT, discussed about the new generation formulations and also the scope of product development. Dr. Raktim Pal, the Quality Control Officer of Pesticide Residue Laboratory, Tuklai Tea Research Institute, emphasized on residue-free product
of international standard, various safety measures, responsibilities of dealers and distributors to get the safety food to the consumer. And from this training, total 350 participants were benefited, among which 43 are offline participants. In this training, we are trying to giving our best, but it may not be your level of expectation. As it is our starting point, in future, we will try to make it more successful one and request you all to keep only the good things for future when you leave the campus. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now our respected DPGS sir has an important announcement to make. May I now request, sir?
Okay. Actually, just now I received a message from Register that the meeting has been scheduled on by 11:30 for PRT. No PRT team will be visiting 25th to 27. And I was also a member of the PRT and accreditation for Gujarat. I had been to Gujarat for accreditation of that university. So I know some of the thing. First thing is that there may be interaction with students also. You prepare your students so that everything can be set aside like that. And you should receive the PRT team. Generous way, maybe with Kamusa or something like that. Okay. And whatever we ask, you have your papers, lot of papers. You tell them everything. You show them the infrastructure, how you have developed it, how best things are moving. Another thing is that day before yesterday, I have received a letter from Mr. Ashish Kumar Bhutani, IAS, for nodal officer of the airport, which was addressed to the Vice Chancellor and received a copy by me. He made a request for the entrepreneurship development. We'll have to develop some courses for the entrepreneurs. It's not like traditional courses which is going on. What you have mentioned already, he has mentioned about the skill development. So it should be totally focused on that issue so that we can go ahead with the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Chief Minister. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So moving on to our certificate distribution. Before that, I'd like to inform Madam, Sir, everyone who is present in this session that the organizing committee has also prepared some mementos to be given away for the offline participants. So now I would like to request our respected DPGS Sir, Dr. Ajit Busha Sir, to give away the certificates and the mementos to the participants.
One by one, you can come. In the meantime, I request photographer to be ready.
Dr. Rinjumoni Datta ma'am. Dr. Parvesh Ahmed sir. Dr. Mahima Begum madam. Dr. Mr. Tabaruk Hussain sir. Dr. Khanik Pathak, sir. Miss Surbi Sahewala. Dr. Manimala Saikia, Madam. Dr. Moremi Dutta, Madam. Dr. Bhobesh Gogoi, sir. Thank you, DPGS, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. KK Sharma, sir, to give away the certificates to our offline participants. Dr. Hiranya Kumar Devnath, sir. Dr. Buddha Bora, sir. Dr. Ranima Mishra. Dr. Supriya Sharma. Dr. Sanchita Brahma, Madam. Dr. Binita Hazarika, ma'am. Dr. Ira Sharma, ma'am. Mr. Bhavesh Deka, sir. Mrs. Kankana Deka, madam. Dr. Gitanjali Devi, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Soumitra Bushra, sir, Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry and Agricultural Chemistry, to give away the certificates. Mr. Bharat Amuri. Dr. Chittaranjan Deka. Dr. Chittaranjan Deka, sir, is absent. Okay. Mr. Banod Jaswant Naik. Miss Lahiri. Dr. Kritidipan Sharma, sir. Dr. Kasturi Chaudhary, ma'am. Dr. Manha Bhatari, Mr. Parthopratim Gyanodoy Das, Ms. Bondita Bora, Ms. Rushali Chakraborty, Ms. Swastika Gogoi, Swastika, Ms. Sharanya, Ms. Udeshna Borgohain, Mr. Konkon Jyoti Bora,
Please applause for Konkan Jyoti also.
Mr. Sanjay Hazarika,
Another round for Sanjay.
Ms. Ruby Hajwari, Ms. Chandana CR, Ms. Nikita Saha, thank you, sir. Here I would like to inform all the participants that based on the attendance, regularity, involvement in both theory and practicals and self-evaluation tests, the organizing committee has selected 3 offline participants who have secured first, second, and third positions. So may I now request Dr. Badal Bhattacharya sir to give away the prizes. The third position is backed by Dr. Sanchita Brahma madam. Thank you, ma'am. The second position is backed by Dr. Parvesh Ahmed, sir. And the first position is secured by Dr. Ranima Mishra.
What about students? They are not very regular. You see your teacher, your scientist, they are seniority, they can bank all these things.
So now I would like to request Madam Sunena Rathi, co-course director of the training program, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very warm morning to one and all present here. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to give I would say that I would like a this training was comparatively very big success only. So I would like to thank all the seen and unseen hands in making this training a grand success. Thank you, one and all.
Uh, there is an announcement for the online participants. We'll be sending you the soft copies of your certificates within next 7 days. Thank you for your cooperation throughout the sessions, and we would like to meet in our future trainings also. Thank you all. And for our offline participants, we have arranged tea outside, so we would be delighted if you would join us for a cup of tea.